This is Omar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. My camera's obliterated through Josh's champers, so I don't know if anything is going to come out this camera, but we'll give it a go, Josh. Yeah, living like a king, mate, as you should be.
Living like a king, that's it. Well, we came, we saw, we conquered. So thank you to everybody for the support and that, and MTK and sorting this out, getting back home getting back home in style. So I could get used to this, man. Brilliant. Champagne life.
Well, everything's going smooth right now, but just talk me through the week, Josh. Obviously, a lot of talk about Kenny Bayliss, the judges, etc. During fight week, did you guys feel comfortable there?
I wasn't comfortable at all with the judges. We've got the list of the judges. We said no to that Steve Weisfield, but one of the advisors over there, Keith Conley, was we said to like, we don't want to. I says, do you know what? We don't want to make a complaint too much because we don't want to rub them up the wrong way because they might try and fuck me over. So I thought we'll just leave it. We'll just go with it. Wasn't happy with obviously who Kenny Bayliss was straight away as well. Just for his past record, you know what I mean? Just his past fights he's been involved in, and the way he acts in the fights. So I wasn't happy with that either. And you know, I thought I'd just keep my mouth shut, and because I don't want to rub them up the wrong way. They're trying to do me over here, and they did everything in their power. They did everything in their power to try and stop me winning that fight. From going over to Mexico for 2 weeks before, to the judges, to the referees, try to stop me winning that fight. But I always said all along that they'll not stop me. They'll leave no question on who the winner of the fight is, and I did. I won that fight clearly. 114, 112 across the board is an absolute joke. I think I only maybe lost 3, maybe 4 rounds. I need to still watch the full fight back, but I never gave away a lot of rounds. And these scores are just a joke. But listen, it doesn't matter, it's all in the past, it's irrelevant. I won the fight, I'm the champ, we're on the private jet, we're going up the road, we're going to drink some more champagne, we're going to have a party. So life is good for the champ, and the boys are all going to have a good time.
What's up, Gareth? Just want to say congratulations to Josh. It's been brilliant. Thanks for having me over today. And I just want to say, I know I always bomb these IFL TV interviews, but one of the big things that is really important is that Josh needs to get the proper recognition for what he's achieved. And you know, it was on Fight TV. Obviously, it was on a digital platform. But it's really important, I think, that either BBC, BBC Scotland, BBC iPlayer, Sky Sports, BT Sports, maybe all of them replay and rebroadcast your fight, because it's history in the making. I mean, it's just got to happen. Well, do you think they're regretting not picking up the fight in the first place now?
I don't know. I mean, it was a little bit frustrating, you know. It's something, a fight of this magnitude, not getting the coverage like that, you know. But then you get the circus of Logan Paul and Mayweather, you know. It's all getting blown up and things like that, you know. When a genuine boxing fight there, history being made, and it's kind of felt a little bit like nobody was interested. But it is what it is, you know. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. You know, it is what it is. I've done what I've set out to do, and you know, I've never been a show pony anyway, you know that. But it was a little bit frustrating. It felt like nobody gave a shit, you know. But it is what it is. I'm happy as Larry. Can't take the smile off his face. I've done what I want to do. I've beat the best. I've came up the best. The fast, tough, hard, and I've done it the best way. The best way possible. I've beat all the best opponents. I've beat all the guys, unbeaten guys after unbeaten guy after unbeaten fighter. You know, I've done it the best way. So you can't take the smile off his face.
Rare to see in the sport nowadays what you've just said. When you know you've got the talent, but still, there are a lot of fighters who've got a lot of talent, but they don't do what you've done, which is take the hardest fights as soon as they come, fight regularly, and you've, I think it's fair to say, maybe left a bit of a blueprint or a bit of a reminder for modern day fighters of how it should be done. No?
Well, I don't know. I didn't really think about it like that. I just know I wanted to fight. I want to fight the best. I'm a fighting man through and through. You get a lot of fighters that do say, "Oh, I'll fight this and fight that," and then they pull out because something's no right or this is no right. I'm a fighting man through and through. I'd fight my own shadow if I could. Like, I'd fight anybody. I'd fight absolutely anybody, and I just believe the way I've done it, I think that's the way it should be done. I've done it the right way. I've took the hard challenges earlier in my career with big risks, you know, a lot more risk versus reward some of the times, and it's paid off. It's paid off. You know, you've got to believe in your own ability and do it. But I'm just a fighting man. I'll fight anybody. So I don't really know what to say to that. But I'm just a fighting man. That's all.
Well, I think you've led by example, and a lot of fighters can take note from that. But looking at your resume now at 140, I mean, absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? When you go back through it.
136-1, is it? My combined record in my last 6 opponents.
Wow.
And then obviously that only defeats to Crawford. So I've done something all right, and I've done it the right way. I've done it the right way, and I've done it the best way. I've done it the hard way as well. So you can't say that I've had a padded record or I've fought nobodies, and I've done it the hard way. Like, I've done it the best way, and I'm proud of what I've done.
Well, the man at 140 before you just mentioned him, was Terence Crawford, until he moved up to 47. Do you believe like you've got a better record than Terence at 140? I
don't know. You know, it's a lot of it's to do with who was around at the time as well. When he was coming through, there wasn't an awful lot when he was coming through either. So you can't say that my resume is better, because he's a special fighter. His talent is unbelievable. So I can't really answer that one.
Okay. I know you probably haven't thought about it yet, but is it going to be Cattrall at Edinburgh Castle next?
Ask me in a couple of weeks. Ask me in a couple of weeks when I've calmed down and I've let everything sink in, and I've enjoyed the celebrations and enjoyed my family and my friends. I'm going to forget about boxing for a couple of weeks, let my hands and that heal up, get back into the gym. I'll be back in the, make no mistake about it, I'll be back in the gym in probably the next week or so.
Yeah?
I'll be back in the gym training away, but not punching because my hands are a bit sore.
Let's see.
But I think I'm the one that came away with the broken hands, didn't it? So I'll let my hands heal, but I'll be back in the gym training and doing stuff and that in the next couple of weeks, because now I've got the big target on my back. Now I've got the big target on the back, so the hard work is only just beginning. I've got and worked hard to get here, but now I've got to work even harder to keep what I've just won. So everybody's going to want a piece, and so the hard work doesn't stop but keeps going, and I still feel I can get better and better and better. I can still improve every day. So I'll be back in the gym in the next week or so.
Feels weird to have an undisputed champ from the UK.
I'll get used to it. Get used to it, bye.
Josh, listen, massive congratulations on the weekend and everything you've done in your career so far. But yeah, this is, as you said, just the start for Josh Taylor.
I know, just to start. But anyway, you get out of my road because I'm away to get pished.
I thought I was coming to Edinburgh with you.
Get that out of my face.
Josh, listen, you have a massive party.
Cheers,
when you
mate.
get back to Edinburgh.
Cheers, man.
And appreciate your time on IFL TV.
Cheers, Omar. See you in a bit, my man. Cheers, mate.